guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Happy Hour live stream, and we are about to head into the first game of Lucky 4 Bingo. Get a chance at over $14,000 on that jackpot. Only about 30 seconds left to get enrolled, but I'm one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
That is right, and we're live right now on PilotTV, the Pilot Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app as well. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota, so check us out on all the streams and leave a comment. We'll send you out some Pilot Games luck. But we recently sent out a lot of those awesome, shiny, brand new Pilot TVs to a lot of awesome locations, and we have a brand new list of some of them right now.
Oh yeah, we just got those shiny new Pilot TVs unwrapped over at Smiley's Tavern, BNL Bar, Moen's Bar, Rodney's Tavern, Oleander Saloon, Big Dog Sports Cafe, as well as the Lamplighter Bar.
Awesome stuff, but we got balls dropping on this first Lucky 4 Bingo game. We got Tank in the lead. Not going to be able to get that mega jackpot, though. Heading over to the major jackpot. Not going to be able to get this one either, but we are moving on to the mini. We got to be perfect if we want it.
All
okay,
right.
we got Movo and RCKT. Fallen out of the race. That's okay. We're moving on to the Musco prize at $2. But we got Movo and RCKT still in the lead for this one. 2 balls away. But awesome stuff to those brand new Pilot TVs going out everywhere. Hopefully you guys are enjoying them. But we do have some really cool jackpot stuff to get into. Unfortunately, though, we did not give out any official jackpots yesterday. We only gave out minor jackpots in the Jackpot Hunter $1 cards.
Oh, yeah.
But we actually gave out a pretty decent amount of those $1 jackpots. But before we go into it, we do have 20 jackpots out for the rolling week and 468 total jackpots for Season 11. So despite that Monday not able to give out any official ones, we are still having a really successful season. So good job to you guys. But we do have, we have a few players in the lead now. We got Bull, Jan, and Sam 1380 out, only a ball away. We're going to have to wait and see when they can get this one. But in the meantime, we'll go over some of these jackpot winners from yesterday in the minor jackpot of the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter. Starting it off, it was Rich at Rumors Bar and Grill, winning $481.05. But there it is, Sam, 1380 over at Miniger Sports Hub, taking it away. And we got 2, 14, 72, and 69 for your 4 lucky numbers. Awesome stuff. Yeah. But of course, 3 minutes away. 3 minutes away from getting enrolled into this next game. And we got this minor jackpot starting things off at $97 in 52 balls or less and rising. And we got that major jackpot at $27,656 in 54 balls or less. It's looking insane to start the games off. And that mega jackpot is actually in 44 balls or less. So it's actually starting to click up in ball count. It's going to look really good really soon. Definitely keep your eyes peeled on it, because once it starts to click up, it clicks up pretty fast.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, we have the rest of our $1 edition jackpot winners from yesterday to get into. The second winner was Greg over at Commander Bar, and the third winner was Guffey over at Riverboat Depot. They both split up this jackpot of $377.10.
Oh, yeah.
Pardon me. Oh, no,
Sorry.
You're all good. I was about to tell you who else, but who else? None other than Billy Bob over at Beside a Bar and Grill, and winner over at 3D Sports Bar, because we had another split jackpot. It was worth over $545. Nice job to you two. But then, of course, the last jackpot on this list, it was money at Pine Island Liquor Store, taking away $597.60. Only $3 away from being an official jackpot winner.
Oh, yeah, so close.
No, so close. But, of course, good job to Money, able to pocket that and take it right home. But, of course, only a minute and a half away from getting enrolled into this very first game. That minor jackpot is officially over $100. So that means if it doesn't go out this round in 52 balls or less, it will go into the next round at 56 balls or less. So definitely keep that in mind. But of course, with all these minor jackpots going out yesterday, we also have a lot of E-Tap stuff happening. We give out E-Tap jackpots every single day. There's just so many of them, it's hard to rake them in and count them up. But of course, maybe you can try your luck in the brand new E-Tap game we just released. It's called Break the Bank. It's a lot of fun. You can try your luck out in that banger bonus. So definitely let us know what you think. And yeah, it's definitely really cool. We released, I think, a couple weeks ago now. Yeah, so definitely pretty cool stuff. But if you want to know when brand new games like that happen and when we have huge jackpots like we do right now, check us out on our Facebook. We got a lot of cool stuff on there.
Oh yeah, you just got to search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of our E-Tabs when they're about to release. You can also click that website link on our Facebook page that has our link tree with links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more. And if you ever have any questions, you can always shoot a message on there, and we'll be able to reply pretty quickly.
Oh yeah, 100%. So definitely search us up on Facebook, and we will always have some awesome stuff on there. We upload a lot of cool stuff too, like we have this awesome tournament where like we had all the not the PGL games, all the E-Tab games.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It was kind of like the NCAA tournament.
Yeah,
we
like
went through all of them, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. You guys determined what your favorite your E-Tab game was. It was really cool. We saw some really cool ones get to the Final Four, and unfortunately, my favorite Roaring 20s didn't win. And Penguin Palooza, one of my other favorites, didn't win either. But of course, it was a lot of fun. We always do cool stuff like that on our social medias. So definitely check us out on there, on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Facebook probably has the most info on there.
Oh yeah.
But of course, we have balls dropping on this game. That must-go prize is at $34. That minor jackpot is sitting at $113 and 52 balls or less. And then major jackpot is at $27,665 and 54 balls or less, with the mega jackpot sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less. But we start off every single day here at Pilot Games with some Twins Bingo. The 25-cent cards, we play them from 12 to 1 p.m. We get 10 chances at that awesome jackpot over $6,697. That's what it started the day at. But since we didn't give it out today, it is going to be way over $7,000 when you guys come in tomorrow. So definitely look forward to that. It's going to be in 52 balls or less to win, like it always is. So definitely check it out tomorrow from 12 to 1. You're going to be able to play 10 games of Twins Bingo. But right after that, we have some Jackpot Hunter, the 25-cent edition from 1 to 4 p.m. Definitely a lot of awesome prizes in there. That minor jackpot is just like this minor jackpot, except instead of clicking up every $100, it clicks up every $50 in ball count. So it's actually pretty worth your while. It goes out all the time, so check it out. But of course, right after that, we have the 25-cent edition from 1 to 4. Right after that, we have I'm sorry, I can't speak right now for some reason. But of course, we have the happy hour stream, what we're doing right now. We have a lot of awesome stuff in here, so definitely take it away, let them know.
Oh yeah, we kick off our happy hour with that first game of Lucky 4 Bingo at 4 o'clock, where you guys took that shot at $14,401. Sadly, unable to give it out. So that means after these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, we'll be getting another game. But we do have a winner with Grainbelt over at Concordia Lanes New Ulm, taking home $34 on that must-go prize. Good job, Grainbelt. Yep. But as we were talking about, those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, you guys can see the prizes right in front of you. That minor will be clicking up for you guys, up to 56 balls. That major jackpot sitting at $27,665. They can take them at 54 balls. That clicked up recently, and so did that mega jackpot. It's currently sitting at $100,000. You know, just a little ominously in the background. It's currently sitting at 44 balls, meaning if you hit it at 44 balls, you can take home that mega, major, and that minor. But after these 23 games, you guys will be getting another shot at that Lucky 4 Bingo, and you guys get another shot at that $14,000 just for a little bit of Skull Bingo.
Yeah, that's right. So definitely some awesome stuff for tonight to look forward to. I mean, especially since these jackpots are only getting better with each game.
Oh, yeah.
And, of course, we have that second game of Lucky 4 Bingo to look forward to as well. And the Skull Bingo happening tonight from 6 to 10 p.m., except it will be slightly interrupted tonight since it is a MegaSota game night, but we'll get to that in a second. So the 2 slots of Skull Bingo you'll have to play will be able to play from 6 to 6:40, and then after that from 8:30 to 10. So that's when you're going to be able to get some chances at these prizes on Skull Bingo. Starting with the line prize, it's at $92.75 and 10 balls or less to win. Then we have the large frame jackpot at $2,157.43 balls or less. And then we have the coverall prize at $1,648 and 50 balls or less to win. So definitely 3 prizes looking pretty primed and ready for tonight, especially surrounding that MegaSota game night we got going on, because it starts at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday. Got a lot of awesome games in here to try out. I mean, all PGL, going towards your PGL points. And of course, 1 game of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition, scattered in there too, so you can get another chance at some of these awesome jackpots, especially if maybe we leave off on an awesome jackpot, considering that minor, maybe it leaves off on like a 60 ball count jackpot. It is some awesome stuff when it comes up on Jackpot Hunter during MegaSota game night. But of course, after all those games, we have the grand finale of Jackpot Jungle to end things off with. And on that coverall prize in 54 balls or less, you can get a jackpot of over $10,941 before anybody even gets enrolled into the game. But of course, that is not the end of the PGL stuff, because tomorrow night we have Wild Wednesday. Got a lot of awesome stuff happening in there.
Yeah, but we also just recently switched it to TwinsWinsDay.
That's right. Oh my goodness. Yep.
Yeah,
that's
with
right.
the Wild season sadly coming to a close, we are now
right,
officially switching it over to TwinsWinsDay. The only change happening is the name, because all those awesome prizes continue. It is still an awesome PGL night with Ian and Jordy taking the helm, leading you guys through a ton of PGL action from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. And then at the tail end of it all, they give you a grand finale of Jackpot Jungle. It's a 25-cent edition where you guys could take a shot at $12,325, and you can take that home in 52 balls or less. And since it's that 25-cent edition, it's definitely a lot of bang for your buck. So you guys should definitely check out.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Definitely come on out. It's going to be a lot of fun. Always got those awesome PGL points flying around. And, of course, some cash prizes, too. But, of course, 30 balls have drawn now. So we got $37.40 on that must-go prize. We got that minor jackpot now in 56 balls or less. You could get $160.50. And that major jackpot still is floating around, too. It's at $27,702 in 54 balls or less to win. And of course, the mega jackpot is sitting at 100 grand in 44 balls. But we got some cool national days to get into. Starting it off with a really cool one. It's World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. And May 17th, it is World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. The purpose is to help raise awareness of the possibilities the internet and other information and communication technologies can bring to societies and economies.
Oh, yeah, very awesome. They definitely play a major role in a lot of our society.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But, man, yeah, that internet, it really changed everything.
No, exactly. I mean, it's basically like a walking billboard in your face now. I mean, it's made marketing one of the most profitable things to get into.
Yeah.
Like during college now. Like, it's
because
crazy.
You can easily market to everybody.
And it's not only like marketing, it's like online, like social media marketing now.
Yeah.
It's craziness.
And did you see that they're actually looking at a way to make ads to where they won't, like, will only continue playing while you're looking at the screen?
If you're looking at it, like,
because they have, like, eye
IDs,
tracing technology.
It's crazy. I like called
so
that out
mad.
when I was a kid. I was like, they're totally going to do it. Because, it's terrible. But we do have a winner. It's a great thing. We got Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue taking away $37.40 on that must-go prize. Nice job, Bull.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's provided a lot of awesome stuff, but with it comes some crazy, weird stuff, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, internet is a pretty crazy thing. And, I mean,
and all forms of, like, telecommunication and everything, like, yeah, like the television, anything that we have to do with, like,
exactly.
any phone usage or anything. It's really crazy how far, just the phone has gone even.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely, happy World Telecommunication and Information Society Day. Maybe celebrate it by using the internet for something. I'm sure we all celebrated a little bit today.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the internet, we wouldn't be here.
No, 100%. Yeah. So definitely a very good day. And it's something that we do take, I think we kind of take the internet with, not a whole lot of, we kind of take it for granted, I guess.
Yeah, we definitely take it for granted. Like, if you, like, how often do you see, like, people, like, asking questions on the internet to other people? And it's like, wait. You're using this internet thing all wrong.
He said, we have
Type
something.
that same question into Google.
Exactly. We have something that's like already made for that.
Yeah.
No, it is definitely super funny
so
stuff.
interesting.
But of course, we only have a minute and 11 seconds away from getting enrolled into this next game. Definitely get enrolled. You do not want to miss out on a chance at this minor jackpot. $218 and 56 balls or less. Major jackpot is at $27,750 and counting, and 54 balls or less. And of course, the mega jackpot, 44 balls or less. You never know. But of course, we have another day to get into. And this one is a little bit more serious. It's more of an awareness day, and it's World Hypertension Day. Every year, May 17th is dedicated to World Hypertension Day, also known as WHD.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So it's definitely very important. Hypertension or high blood pressure. I mean, it's something that affects a lot of the population. So it's definitely something that you should like check yourself for like a lot, because a lot of people never know if they're like struggling with it or not.
Yeah, it's definitely something. Yeah, definitely go get that checked out. They even have like those little meters that'll even tell you if you like are like even something you should worry about, like the little gauges you can use at pharmacies and stuff.
That's right. That's right. So definitely really cool. I mean, it's something super important. These days are very important for just raising awareness about it and, making people research things about it too. So definitely World Hypertension Day. Definitely a really important one. But we do have balls dropping in this game. We got that must-go prize set at $48.60. We got that minor jackpot at $221.56 balls or less. And that major jackpot is at $27,751.54 balls or less to win. And since it is a Tuesday, it is a National Steak Day, and this one is pretty awesome.
Oh, yeah, we got National Idaho Day.
That's right. And
all about those potatoes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It's pretty starchy day.
Yeah, honestly, I'm A-okay with, Idaho for the sole reason that the russets, that's where they come from. Like, we need the most valuable potato on Earth. The most not valuable potato, the most valuable vegetable.
That's right. Yeah, I mean, potatoes are crazy. They are used for so many different things. I love potatoes. You can make a million different things with them. It's pretty craziness. But I looked up some interesting facts about Idaho. So let's take a look at what we got going on. Let's see. I'm going to scroll down a little bit, get to the weird ones. Let's see. It might sound a little strange, but in Idaho, it's against the law for a man to give his beloved a box of sweets that weighs more than 50 pounds. Interesting.
Honestly, I can side with that.
Yeah, I can side with that too. Apparently, it's also illegal for a person to fish while they are riding the back of a camel. Take that, camel riding fisherman.
But why not?
Why not?
Like, I feel like there's a reason why there's this law.
I think that's wrong, to be honest. I think that in America, I should be able to ride on the back of my camel and fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like somebody in some small town made up this law because it was about a very specific person they didn't like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it was just like, all right, I guess it's a law. I don't see anything wrong with this being a law.
Yeah.
But of course, we do have a winner. It's Bull over Corner Barn Good Hugh, only a ball away from getting that minor jackpot. And they got $48.60 on that must-go prize. Nice shot, Bull. But you looked up to see why this is a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, is it made up?
It might be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It became illegal to fish from the back of any animal.
Oh.
Yeah.
What?
So camels on that.
Come on.
Horseback. The law's even worse in 1917.
That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense to me. Come on now. Let's see.
I was looking up why it was illegal, and then it came into
it's just animals. That's funny. But we do have, so this one, we were looking at this list earlier, and they actually had some pretty fun ones.
Wow.
But yeah, no, this one is actually cool. You can take this one away.
Oh yeah, the gem state is bigger than all of New England combined. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. And every time you catch a sunset, the beautiful vastness of Idaho's landscape is clear.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, it's super flat, so sunsets are awesome for sure. But this one is actually kind of, so in conjunction with the previous fact, their combined wilderness is over 4.7 million acres, which is greater than the U.S.'s 3 smallest states combined, which happen to be Rhode Island, Delaware, and Connecticut, also in that New England area.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is crazy. That's a lot of forest area. That's a lot of wilderness.
Exactly. I mean, I was just like, wow. I mean, that's pretty crazy. I was kind of thinking, I was like, how do they have any wilderness when they dedicate all of that land to potatoes?
Yeah, I know.
It's like, I just figured there was no
plant 'em
trees.
between
It
the
was just
trees.
all potatoes
Yeah,
everywhere.
I thought it was all like just
like,
potato fields.
just straight feet, like just straight fields of potato.
I thought it was like just fields and Five Guys.
Fields and Five Guys, exactly.
Yeah, because that's where those potatoes go to.
100%.
The entire state of Idaho has to be supplying all those potatoes.
Do you think there's a Five Guys in Idaho?
Probably.
I wonder. Yeah, look it up because now I'm interested.
I bet there's Five Guys in Idaho.
They gotta because they have to. Some of those potatoes have to go to to Five Guys at least. Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Three?
We got 3 Five Guys.
Okay.
Oh wait.
Oh no, they got one. Yeah, they got one. Okay.
They got and singular Five Guys.
Is it in Boise?
I think it might be. Let's see. It's not getting me. Let's see if I click on it.
Interesting. It's just somewhere in Idaho.
Idaho Falls.
Idaho Falls. Okay.
Makes
Well, hey,
sense.
Nice. That's awesome.
Yeah, but yeah. Fun fact: Idaho has 1 Five Guys.
That's pretty funny to me. But of course, we are jumping right into this game. That must-go prize is sitting at $62.60. Minor jackpot is at $299.50 at 60 balls or less to win. And that major jackpot is at $27,814.54 balls or less to win. All these prizes are looking pretty good. But of course, we were talking about Idaho fun facts, and this one was my favorite out of all of them because it is another double fact. And Idaho has the most neutral dialect of any state in the country.
Wow.
With no discernible accent and no state-specific language quirks, they are the testing ground for nearly every surveying language product on the market. They're also telemarketer central, which is ironic because of this next fact. Idahoans are ranked as one of the states most known for cursing like a sailor.
Nice. I want to know what the other states are.
That's right. Well, this stat came from a nationwide survey where, according to the companies questioned, Idahoans were likely to launch into naughty language without any provocation or any hesitation.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's right. So
Nice.
definitely pretty funny stuff. I don't know what.
See, like I know
What the
Michigan
other-
is definitely not neutral dialect anywhere near.
Oh yeah, no.
bad.
They got a little. They do have a little something.
Yeah, we
I
got
agree.
that milk.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's just that's a total Midwest thing, to be
Yeah.
honest. And honestly, I've heard people say milk everywhere. That's just
Really?
kind of like a random thing that people just say, to be honest. It is like, it's
I
even
haven't
like
heard it in Southern California. I know that.
yeah, I've heard it. I've heard it just about everywhere, to be
Wow.
honest. I don't think it's like, because it's kind of like pop and soda and stuff. That's definitely like a regional thing, and like soda
Yeah.
pop, all of those things, like sodies, whatever you call them.
Yeah.
You know, that's totally a regional thing. But milk or milk or malk or mulk,
Mulk.
that is all like, those are all like just whatever people say. You know what I mean?
I'm not bringing someone milk if they call it mulk.
Oh,
I'm
if they
sorry.
can mulk.
If
Because
they
it's
call
like,
it mulk,
at that
I'm
point it's
telling
like
them they can get it
mulch.
themselves.
Oh, and we have a winner. We got in 64 balls. Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot, taken away with $62.60. Nice job, Yags 370.
Oh yeah.
But of course, yeah, mulch. No, it sounds too close to mulch.
No. It's
Too
not
much like
okay.
mulch.
Yeah.
It's not good at all. But of course, yeah.
Mulk sounds like what milk you call milk after it's gone chunky.
Yeah, no, this sounds like the official
becomes
name for
mulch.
chunky milk.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like
it's
how
just
it's
not
just
good.
chunky milk and not rotten milk.
No,
Chunky
yeah.
milk.
No,
Oh.
exactly. It's just not good at all. But of course, we got one other little fact for Idaho, because Idaho drinks more wine per person than any other state in the country.
That's really interesting considering like the I didn't know Idaho was a big state for like I would figure it'd be a state that like grew like wine grapes and stuff.
Yeah, but to be honest, I'm surprised that California doesn't have them over it. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, they got like so many wine things over there.
They
got,
do.
Yeah, I mean, they're literally known as like wine country and stuff, so
Yeah.
it's pretty insane. But the full disclosure behind this fact is that the statistics go back and forth between Washington, D.C. and Idaho as the #1 consumer. But since Washington, D.C. isn't technically its own state, Idaho comes out on top in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
Territory.
It's pretty funny, and it's funny because you look at Washington D.C. and you're like, oh, like there's just a bunch of politicians drinking wine, and that's the reason. It's just like per person.
Yeah.
But that is pretty funny. But Idaho, I wonder if there's potato wine. Potato wine. Let's take a look. I feel like you could totally make potato wine. Yeah. Yeah. Basic
I was gonna
potato
say,
wine.
I know you can use potatoes to make vodka, but not.
Yep.
Dang.
You can make maple syrup from potato water.
From just like starchy potato water.
Yep, potato water and sugar, and you let it marinate for 3 days basically, and then it's like good for like months, and apparently it's like it tastes like it's like a cheap maple syrup. Like it tastes like maple syrup, not even just table syrup. Yeah.
See, like, I know you can, like, make syrup with anything, because anything with, like, sugar and time can become syrup.
Yeah.
But dang.
Yeah, no, it's actually, like, a really old recipe.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's something that people have done for a little bit. But potato wine, though, that is a real thing. That's pretty funny.
Why didn't that one guy on The Martian make potato wine? He probably would have enjoyed his time on Mars a little more.
Exactly. He totally should have made potato wine.
Nope.
I'm surprised he didn't even try to make vodka or anything either.
Nope. He was just making. He was just putting them in the buckets of.
With ketchup.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How many different ways did he say he learned how to make potatoes? Like 419 different ways.
I think so.
And he was like,
potato wine never came up.
Potato wine never came up.
It never
That's
did.
the issue with The Martian.
Because
there's no way he could have survived that long without some sort of wine.
Exactly. Come on now.
There's no way he saved his sanity on that rock.
No.
that
literally
that
desert
dirt
rock.
ball.
Yeah, come on.
That dirt ball in space.
Yeah,
without drinking any wine or potato vodka.
Exactly.
That would have been like the third thing I did with potatoes.
Yeah, it's just about the third thing. Yeah.
You ready?
100%.
You got potato wedges.
Yep.
Mashed potatoes.
Yep. Then
Potato
you get to
wine.
the potato wine. Yeah, exactly. Everything else is just kind of secondary at that point.
Yeah, after I've had just eating potatoes, I'm like, okay, I can.
Well, it's kind of like the food pyramid. I mean, like you have
Yeah.
potato wedges, then you have the mashed potatoes, and then you just have the wine.
Yeah. Do you think you really spent all that time making French fries and all that? Because
I feel like at that point, like, why would you?
yeah,
really?
because that's why he just ended up just cutting them in half after cooking them and just putting them in ketchup.
Yeah, for real.
At that point, you just kind of lose it.
Yeah, because I mean, like you just eat, like you've become so hyper aware that you're eating the same exact thing, just dressed up differently.
Yeah, it just amazes me that how dogs and cats can just eat the same food every single day.
Well, I mean-
No. But hold on, every single time
Yeah.
that food hits that bowl.
Oh,
They are
they're running
sprinting.
over. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they're acting like it's like.
I couldn't imagine being that excited for
No,
the same
honestly,
meal every day.
no. My dog stopped getting excited. I know because she's whenever we would dress it up with put gravy on it or something, she'd come right on over and nom on it. But when it was dry food, she'd kind of sniff it and pick a piece up out of it and put it on the ground and walk away for a little bit, and then would only eat it when she got hungry.
Oh man,
Yeah.
she's like, oh, I'm okay.
Yeah.
I
So it's
guess
and
I'll
at that
starve.
point, we started just spoiling her and giving her gravy and wet food on her food all the
Yeah.
time. But it was really funny for a while. But we do have a winner. It's Yaks 370 again
Round
over at
two.
Riverboat Depot, taking that Musco away in $73.20, missing out on the minor by just 3 balls. But hey, 2 in a row. You could definitely make it 3 in a row, Yags. So getting rolled into this next game because that minor jackpot will be in 64 balls or less to win. This major jackpot is still floating around too, and 54 balls or less to win as well. So a lot of nice prizes, looking really primed up for this next game. Only 2 minutes away, so be sure to get enrolled because that minor jackpot is now way over $500 and still counting. Definitely do not want to miss out on a chance at that one. But yeah, Idaho drink more wine and drinks more wine per person than any other state in the country. That's pretty crazy.
I wonder, does wine technically pair well with potatoes, and that's maybe why? No, I don't know.
I don't know. I honestly I feel like certain wines definitely do pair with potato.
Yeah, because I know that's a whole thing is pairing your wine to your
Yeah.
meal.
Let's take a look. What wines, since it's Idaho Day and they drink the most wine out of all of us, let's see what wine pairs with potato.
I'm gonna guess a red wine because that's what people pair with steak a lot.
Potato. Let's see, potato salad. Okay, I mean it's a potato dish. What kind of wine goes with mashed potatoes? Nothing says comfort food like mashed potatoes and gravy. When looking for the perfect wine to accompany this starchy side, there's no better choice than a reserve Cabernet Sauvignon. Mashed potatoes and gravy are rich and so yummy, which is what makes this a perfect pairing. Oh, so it's a Thanksgiving food and wine pairings. Okay. So they say reserved Cabernet Sauvignon. That's funny.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's see what drink goes with baked potatoes. A bright, fresh white wine with vibrant acidity and citrus flavors will work well with this dish the same way that freshly squeezed lemon juice will.
Okay.
Interesting. Okay. And they say red wine. Does red wine go with potato chips?
Are we saying to dump our potato chips in it? No.
Yeah, just dip it in there. Wine pairing is easiest with plain chips. Okay, I can see that. Where salt leaves the flavor chart. You can try a zesty BC Pinot Gris, bone dry rosé, or a vivid local Pinot Noir. If you're eating generously salted chips, you may boost the red to a more robust beast-like Syrah as salt smooths the tannins.
Interesting.
That is interesting. It's funny. Okay, there's a lot more on this than I thought there would be. That's pretty funny.
The tannins.
Yeah,
Isn't that what the reason why you have to like let your wine rest or something?
Yeah.
After you pour it or something.
Yeah, I think so. Just because of and that like also like why you have to drink it through different like glasses, just feels like you smell it differently and
yeah,
it's crazy. But apparently it affects it a lot, like the different glasses and how long like you like do certain things with it. Like it's pretty crazy. There is a science to it.
I feel like if I looked into it and like understood the differences, I would, but wine's always been wine.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just down to just like pour a little glass of it and have it. Like if it's a wine glass, then like that's nice. But like if it's a square glass, then I don't really care much. But of course, happy National Idaho Day for all you Idahoans days. Or it's great for all you Idahoans out there. But have a nice one. For this next one, though, it is really awesome because it is National Graduation Tassel Day. And out there right now, there is a class of students annually across this country celebrating their academic achievements and accomplishments. And this National Graduation Tassel Day on May 17th is just the start. The day celebrates not only the successes, but the future of every single graduate. So, yeah, definitely super cool stuff. I know Jordana graduated just this past weekend, and that was really cool. And her brother graduated recently, too. Yeah. And so, congratulations to all you recent graduates out there. It's some awesome stuff. It's a huge achievement.
Oh, yeah.
So, happy National Graduation Tassel Day.
Oh, yeah. And next up on our national days, we have a really cool one. It is Honor Our LGBT Elders Day. Honor Our LGBT Elders Day on May 16th recognizes the thousands of people in the LGBT community who have paved the way for access and social acceptance. Today, take the opportunity to explore, learn, and support equality for all LGBT people. Yeah,
it's an awesome one. Definitely really cool. Honor Our LGBT Elders Day. That's an awesome one to celebrate.
Yeah,
so really cool stuff. But of course, we are 60 balls drawn on this one. We're getting pretty close to this minor jackpot. We're 2 balls away. There it is. We got Thoffy over at Concordia Lanes in New Ulm taking away the minor jackpot along with the Musco prize. That is going to be over $600 for you. We'll have the exact total for you in just a couple seconds. Awesome stuff. Nice job to Thoffy playing at Concordia Lanes in New Ulm. But of course, we have a few more national days to get into. So getting into this next one, it is National Walnut Day. And this one has a really, really funny history to it. But before we get into that, we have a certain belief the squirrels might enjoy this one. And much to President Eisenhower's, disappointment. In 1958, May 17th officially recognized National Walnut Day by a Senate resolution signed into law by President Eisenhower. Today, we celebrate with delicious recipes of salads, desserts, and snack foods.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this is a really funny one because he signed like a whole bill about walnuts and stuff and about nuts, and it was like a whole thing. Like it was an actual thing that he like had to pass through the whole levels of government, and it was a big bill. Yeah. But the whole like reason this started was because like squirrels kept planting nuts into the White House's golf course. and he hated it, and like there were squirrels that like basically terrorized him. And it was funny because like back then there was a whole thing about it in the newspaper and stuff. Like people were making fun of him, basically saying there was like a war on between squirrels and the president happening in the White House and stuff. And it was really funny. We looked up stuff about it earlier, and yeah, no, it was a really funny, weird thing.
War of the Squirrels.
Yeah, no, they have a whole like funny like cartoon of it, like not like an animated, like a newspaper cartoon.
Yeah,
where like he's like playing golf and the like squirrels are like here. I'll look it up actually.
I'm just looking up squirrels versus Eisenhower.
Yeah, no, it was funny.
Wow.
Oh my, yeah, it was pretty funny.
He just talked about like how he had a feud with them.
Yep.
It was waged warfare against squirrels.
Yeah, no, see, wasn't that really funny?
That is amazing. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I gotta try and find the. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there's literally like him playing golf, and then the squirrels are like dropping nuts on him, and he's super angry about it.
Yeah,
it's really funny.
In the spring of 1955, 2 sergeants from the White House Army Signal Agency, the branch of the military responsible for secure presidential communications, were confronted with a problem. They had captured an enemy combatant, but the prisoner wasn't talking. The prisoner was an eastern gray squirrel. The species had been infuriating President Dwight T. Eisenhower by burying nuts in the golf practice hole that had been installed on the White House grounds.
That's so funny. Yeah.
So he was mad because they were putting it in the practice hole.
Yeah, like they were they were putting it in the grounds.
Yeah.
Like they were just burying it in the grounds and stuff.
Yeah, squirrels have been a fixture around the White House for decades. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, no, it's a huge
heavy
thing.
with their critters, and they started the law because the park squirrels were fed by tourists and park natives alike, including such figures as presidential advisor Bernard Baruch. Harry Truman had been known to feed the squirrels on the White House grounds when he was president.
So funny, and then he just did
he did not like them. He was like, he did not share the affection. The U.S. Golf Association had constructed a putting green on the south lawn, just outside Ike's office. On nice mornings, he could walk, and he just That's when he noticed that the squirrels were stealing golf tees that he'd left there overnight and wreaking havoc with the green.
That is hilarious.
So they weren't just like
no, like there was a whole thing. Like they were like
they weren't just like burying him. They were messing with him.
Oh,
they were pranking him directly.
Yeah, seriously, it's funny.
They decided that firing weapons on the White House grounds and dispatching squirrels inside of the tourists was probably not a good idea.
It's hilarious.
Wow.
There's a whole history behind this National Walnut Day, and there's a war that was waged, and there was battles that were fought.
It is crazy that they just were getting outmaneuvered by squirrels.
Nah, it's a guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, it is. That's how you get
squirrella warfare.
But maybe, yeah, definitely a good thing to call it. Too bad they didn't have an air force or anything with the flying squirrels coming in.
Yeah, I was telling Jordana earlier. I was just envisioning
air support.
I was envisioning all these squirrels as just G-force squirrels versus just secret agents versus the president.
Like how Perry the Platypus was.
Exactly. But we do have a winner. It's Kidster over at Huntin' Shack Bar and Grill and Pillager, taking away $45.60. Nice job to Kidster. But of course, happy National Walnut Day, everybody. But there is definitely some serious, history behind this regarding that squirrel war against President Eisenhower. Maybe send in and let us know whose side you were on.
Definitely squirrels.
It's definitely squirrel side. Come on.
You have to.
Exactly. It's just the American, that's the American ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
I would love to be a squirrel and just mess with someone golfing.
That's so funny to me that there was an actual issue with that for years.
Yeah.
But of course, for this next national day that we got going on, this one seems really yummy too.
Oh yeah, this one is great. It is National Cherry Cobbler Day. May 17th each year dedicates the celebration of National Cherry Cobbler Day to the delicious tart dessert that many enjoy with ice cream. Many believe that early American colonies are where this recipe began, born out of a lack of proper cooking utensils. That makes sense. Just because cobblers are really messy and easily put together.
Exactly. It's just kind of layered, like pie, basically.
Which I will say, cobblers probably, I think, I'll take a cobbler over a pie any day.
Oh, 100%.
Like
Yeah, Jordy and I were saying that earlier too.
Like peach cobbler just doesn't get any better, especially with like a big fat scoop of vanilla ice cream.
Yeah.
But cherry cobbler is amazing.
Exactly. And I definitely like cobbler more just because of that topping that's on it, that streusel topping.
And it's like, with that crunch.
Exactly. And it's so tasty. But we do have that jackpot total in from a round to go from Thoffy over Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, taking away $658.75. Nice job to Thoffy. But of course, with that said, we only have a minute left to get enrolled into this next game. So get enrolled. We got this minor jackpot over $118 now, and 52 balls or less to win. That major jackpot is at $28,101 and 54 balls or less to win. So definitely some crazy stuff. Get enrolled and try to get a chance at some of these prizes. But in the meantime, we have some cobbler stuff to talk about because we were actually looking it up what was the very first cobbler that was invented.
Oh.
And there was no decisive evidence. It was basically just like I'm pretty sure that was just kind of like a mixed berry cobbler.
Yeah.
Because it was just kind of like what they could like gather kind of like in the colonies sort of thing.
Makes sense.
Because like cobbler first off was just like kind of what they had left over. Like it was just a very like cheap meal to make that was easy and quick.
Okay.
And so basically like it was just like biscuits and scones in the bottom, with like with the filling, whatever it may be.
Yeah, whatever like fruits that you had left over with some sugar.
Exactly. And then just that, and then with the the topping, and that was that, and that was just kind of how they made it and stuff.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. No, and
it's really cool because like food, like a lot of food history, they'll have like such like the randomest things, and then the facts will be true. Like the creation of nachos was just because like some cook was like on his lunch break or something, and people came in, and so this guy just like fried tortillas and put cheese on them. Yeah. And like jalapeno peppers.
That's pretty hilarious. That's pretty funny. But of course, so it was literally just kind of like, just kind of thrown together. And it was pretty funny. It was just kind of stewed filling with a layer of uncooked plain biscuits, scone batter, or dumplings fitted together, just kind of whatever they had. Yeah. And it's pretty cool. I'm very glad that they made it because it is super yummy.
Oh, yeah. Cobbler, top tier recipe.
Oh, 100%. So definitely happy National Cherry Cobbler Day. It is a great one to celebrate. But of course, since it is Cherry Cobbler Day, try and find a cherry cobbler instead of any other kind of cobbler. If you can't, then I'd say any other kind of cobbler is okay, though.
Oh, yeah.
But cherry cobbler.
Yeah, I looked up a quick cherry cobbler recipe, and there's even ones for your Instant Pot people.
Ooh.
And I know almost everyone's got an Instant Pot now. They're really popular. Yeah. Those in air fryers took off so quickly. An air fryer went from being like a novelty to being a household essential in like a year and a half.
I mean, it's pretty good, to be honest. I like the air fryer that we have. It's awesome. Yeah. Like, it's really nice just to make random things in.
Yeah.
And I'd say that I definitely like it for reheating most of all. It's awesome for reheating.
It's better for reheating, especially like pizza and stuff, because it gets that bottom.
Yeah, very true. It kind of toasts it up a little bit at the same time.
Yeah.
But of course, happy National Cherry Cobbler Day, everybody. Up next, it is not Rat Pack Day, but Happy National Pack Rat Day. Each year on May 17th, National Pack Rat Day encourages us to take a look at ourselves and see if we have pack rat tendencies within us. And it's not if we can sing like Frank Sinatra or not. It's more if we can hold on to, collects, or hoards often unneeded items. That's something a pack rat does. But we do have a winner. We have Renee over at Neeson's Gaylord taking away $49 exactly on that Musco prize. Nice job, Renee. But of course, Pack Rat Day. I definitely have a little bit of pack rat tendencies. I have some like things I attach like silly sentimental value to, and I'm just like, oh, I gotta keep it.
You know, it's like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. But like, definitely. Jordana was talking about her friend Jillian that like she has very much pack rat tendencies, and she'll even admit it too. Yeah. Just like I know Jordana accidentally threw away a Gatorade bottle that she had shared with her boyfriend first, and she's like, oh no, you got rid of that bottle. I was keeping that bottle. It was a memory.
Was it the first drink they shared?
It was the first drink they shared on their first date, and Jordana was like, it was just a Gatorade bottle in your room. I just figured you wanted to like cleaned up or something. And she's like, no. But it's super funny because I feel like, I like a lot of people definitely usually have things like that.
It's always something little like that.
Yeah, exactly. But like I know I have like like I have like a little like Japanese drink bottle that I have from Disney because when I went with my family and stuff.
Oh, it's one of those ones where you put like the top and you go boom, and the little carbonation ball goes into it.
Yeah, I have one of those, but this one is actually a different carbonated one. So I have a couple bottles actually.
Okay.
So I can relate to Jillian a little bit.
That's fair.
But it's funny. But I have that one, and then I have the Japanese. But they're kind of unique bottles a little bit. But yeah, no. So I definitely get the sentimental value like of a pack rat kind of thing.
Yeah, there's little things I've catch from like dumb like adventures with my friends and stuff where I'm like, if someone else looked at this would definitely be trash.
Oh, exactly, 100%. If it was just on the side of the road, somebody would be like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
something no one would ever purchase and something that like no one else would like
not even
gifted.
pick up.
Yeah, you wouldn't pick it up. It's not something you would gift to someone or anything.
No.
But like if I gave it to one of my friends, they'd be like, "Is that?"
Like, is that from like 6 years ago? Like, yes, it is.
Yep.
It's like, you've kept this whole time? Yes.
I have.
This is one of those funny things. But that was definitely pretty funny. But happy National Pack Rat Day. Maybe take today and look through some of those things you're pack ratting. And maybe like, oh, maybe I don't need this like 2-year-old Gatorade bottle. Or maybe I don't need this. And then maybe you could be like, oh, I will keep this because it is National Pack Rat Day. I can pack rat this if I want to. But happy National Pack Rat Day, everybody. It's a pretty funny one. But up next, we have a very American one.
This one is a very important one. This
Very
is
true. It's like historic. Like,
I'm surprised that people aren't like off work for this. Everything. This is National NASCAR Day. Annually celebrated on the third Friday in May, it is National NASCAR Day. This day is a celebration of NASCAR drivers, celebrities, corporate partners, media, and millions of fans coming together to raise funds for charitable causes. We believe in our greatest asset is the power and passion of our NASCAR fans. Passion both for the sport and for giving back. NASCAR Day is an annual celebration of this NASCAR spirit. And NASCAR, one of the most American sports there is. And one of the coolest sports there is, honestly.
Oh.
Nothing out there like cars going 200 miles an hour and, putting themselves in danger for fun. Oh. And the fact that NASCAR only existed because of bootlegging is the coolest thing in the world.
No, I agree. That is a really funny American history to it. I agree.
It was we liked alcohol so much that we invented a sport to continue drinking.
Nope. Yeah, exactly. It's
outrunning
really
the law.
Funny. I want to see if let's see, NASCAR races held on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to see if they listed this charities they supported or anything on this day, but it looks like they just kind of hold the day I guess not really super publicly, but hey, happy National NASCAR Day. That's super cool.
Yeah.
That's definitely some really awesome stuff. So for all you fans, maybe watch your favorite NASCAR highlights because there are some pretty fun ones. Definitely so pretty cool. But I know I remember as a kid I went to not a NASCAR race, but an F1 race.
Oh.
And it was here it might have been in, I think it was either in Michigan or Florida. I was very young at the time. And but I remember it very vaguely because I was walking out of the bathroom, out of the tunnel leading into the seating area.
Yeah.
And then I saw the cars vroom, vroom, racing around. I was like, whoa, fast car.
Yeah.
And I was super young, but it was really crazy because I as a kid I could barely even comprehend that something could really go that fast in front of me.
Because you don't even realize how fast that's really going.
Exactly. It's super crazy stuff. But we do have a winner, Zach, over at the North Bar and Grill in Coon Rapids, taking away that must-go prize of $59.20. Nice job to Zach. But yeah, I mean, it's the same thing with NASCAR. I mean, it's just craziness that they are going that fast and making those types of maneuvers at that speed kind of thing.
Yeah, and NASCAR's the reason we found out that my brother had an allergy.
Oh, really? Why is that?
Yeah, Gordon and I were really into, we liked NASCAR a lot when we were kids. I was a Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan and Dale Earnhardt Sr., and Gordon was a big fan of Jeff Gordon.
Okay.
So we, one Halloween, me and Gordon dressed up. I got the Dale Earnhardt suit. Gordon's got Jeff Gordon.
Yeah.
We, I think we might have tried him on for maybe 2 minutes prior when we first got him. And then the day of Halloween comes. We all get, dressed up, and we start walking around. We get about 30 minutes, 45 minutes into walking around, and Gordon's been, itching at himself this whole time. And we were like, okay, what's going on? Gordon's like, can we please go home? He's like crying.
Ooh.
And we're like, all right. And he's like, so we get home. Gordon's allergic to polyester.
Oh, that
it was
sucks.
so like he just had like a full like body rash basically, all because he wanted to be Jeff Gordon.
Yep.
But yeah,
that's tough. That's tough.
Yeah.
And polyester is a very prevalent like material now too.
Yeah.
Like that is pretty. Man,
so if it's like mixed, he's okay. But it was like a straight like polyester suit.
Oh,
basically.
okay. So if it's like a 70-30 mix of polyester, then it's like okay, I gotcha. But if it's straight up polyester,
if it's like mostly polyester, it's not gonna go well.
Oh man, yeah. No, that's I honestly like me personally though. I could go without ever wearing polyester.
Yeah,
to be honest,
polyester
it's not
is just
comfy.
a plastic, isn't it? It's like basically a plastic.
It's a synthetic
material.
like made with plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not comfy. I hate it when socks use polyester. That is just not comfortable.
And it's always in like weird spots where it's like meant to be like it's like something different, and then it makes it itchy.
Exactly, and it's just sort of like it's just not fun. Yeah, no, pure 100% cotton socks are the only way to go.
Oh yeah, especially for these Michigan winters.
Oh, exactly, exactly. But of
you
course,
get some big ones.
Oh, 100%. The thick, comfy ones.
Oh yeah.
But of course, happy National NASCAR Day. Can't get more American than that. Definitely some cool stuff. But we only have 20 seconds away from getting enrolled into this next game. So get enrolled. This minor jackpot is sitting at $283.56 balls or less. And that major jackpot is at $28,233.54 balls or less. But that was the end of our national days. Definitely a lot of really awesome ones today. So definitely find a way to celebrate all of them. But in the meantime, we got a little bit of Twins news to get into. And the Minnesota Twins are 21-15 on the season. And some awesome news to leave off on too, because Gary Sanchez homered, Roy Lewis scored twice, and the Minnesota Twins beat the Oakland A's 3-1 on Monday night. The Twins followed up a sweep at home against the A's with a victory in the opener of this series for their first 4-game winning streak in a single season against Oakland since 2007. Minnesota has scored only 10 runs in the 4 games, but has held Oakland to only 5 runs.
Wow.
Yeah, so definitely some awesome stuff from our Twin for our batting, to not be as great, but just be serviceable to win us games. So, I mean, it's been awesome.
Oh, yeah. But I feel really bad for those Athletics. They went right from that bad series with the Angels right into this series with the Twins, and they got sandwiched pretty. And guess what? They're going right back to the Angels after the Twins.
Yeah, no, they're one of the worst teams in the league too.
Yeah, they're not. This is a bad series, a set of series for them.
Exactly. So just
I'm
not fun.
loving watching the Twins kick some butt. It's been lovely to see,
100%.
especially after the little lull we had with the Astros. I'm really sad we didn't have Carlos Correa after that.
Oh, exactly. And I definitely agree. He is a difference maker for this team.
Oh yeah.
But tonight we'll be facing the Twins at 8:40 p.m. For that second game of the series. And the Oakland Athletics, if you were wondering, are 15-23 on the season. So, yeah, not doing too great, looking like where we were last season. But funny enough, that doesn't make them the absolute worst team in the league. Let's take a look who is the worst team? Oh, the Cincinnati Reds. They're 9-26. Yikes. They're actually 6-4 in their last 10, though.
Yeah, they're doing okay in their last 4. Maybe they're getting a couple good series.
Yeah, probably. Just maybe they were facing the Athletics.
AL West is going really interesting. The Astros.
Yeah.
Man, Astros still. Okay, we got to get them checked.
I know. I don't know who the Astros were.
I feel like they're back on top a little too soon.
Yeah, they had like a 10-game streak for a little bit. They was crazy. I don't think anymore though, but we do have a winner. It's Marco over at VFW Spring Lake Park taking away that Musco prize to $72.80. Nice job to Marco. But yeah, definitely some crazy stuff happening with our Twins. Hopefully that game against the Athletic goes well tonight at 8:40 p.m. But as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins for the E-Tab game, Twins Win. You can play it today wherever Pilot games are played, so definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. It's a lot of fun. It's one of our classic E-Tab games here at Pilot Games. But of course, that leaves us with 2 minutes left to get enrolled into this next game. That minor jackpot is looking really good. It's at $389 and counting. You can win that in 60 balls or less. And that major jackpot is at $28,317 and 54 balls or less to win. Also looking really good for this game. So get enrolled, get your bingo face on, do what you got to do. But in the meantime, we got a little bit of these Twiking Zone standings to get into. It's what you guys earn points for every day when you play Twins Bingo from 12 to 1 p.m. and the other half of the year when it's Vikings Bingo. It's definitely some good stuff, but I'll let you take these player standings right away.
Oh yeah, kicking it off in 10th place, previously in 9th. But we do have all of our players in the 100,000 point club, which is awesome stuff to see. But as I was saying, in 10th place, previously in 9th, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 104,000 points. Shortly ahead and pushing Elsa back, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill in 9th place with 107,000 points. In 8th place, holding on to their spot, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 111,000 points. In 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar with 123,000 points. With 136,000 points in 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. In 5th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 148,000 points. Shortly ahead in 4th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi with 152,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Simbob over at Bedrock with 176,000 points. Closing in on that 200,000 point club in 2nd place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 187,000 points. And in 1st place, and with the commanding lead, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 241,000 points.
Awesome stuff to the players in the Twiking Zone. You guys are all doing really good stuff. But of course, we got the location standings to get into as well. So starting it off in 10th place, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 157,000 points. In 9th place, we got VFW Blaine with 196,000 points. In 8th place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 207,000 points. In 7th place, it's Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 254,000 points. In 6th place, it's Steve-O's and Crystal with 257,000 points, only 3,000 points ahead of 7th place. Now in 5th place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue with 278,000 points. Only 5,000 points ahead is 4th place, Eagles Rochester with 283,000 points. And of course, we arrived to the top 3, and these guys are all pretty ahead of everybody else. Because in 3rd place, we got American Legion Fridley. They got 363,000 points. That puts them about, 80,000 points ahead of 4th place.
Woo.
2nd place, they're ahead of 3rd place by about 107,000 points. It's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 469,000 points. Now in 1st place, they're ahead by almost 300,000 points. It's insanity. In 1st place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 754,000 points. Nice job to VFW Spring Lake Park and the rest of these locations and all the players playing inside of them. You guys are all doing great stuff this season. But let's focus in on this game we got going on right now. We are at 46 balls drawn, and that must-go prize is sitting at $97.40. That minor jackpot is at $405 and 60 balls or less to win, and that major jackpot is at $28,330.20. You can get that in 54 balls or less. Not going to get it this time around, but we are arriving on that minor jackpot. Only 4 balls away, 3 balls now. Let's take a look if anybody can get it this time around. We're coming up on it. Sometime the scroller
right here
can be a little bit behind. Not going to get it this time. That's okay. Moving on to the must-go of $97.40. We got multiple people, 3 balls away. And count, there it is. SP Allen over at Broadway Pizza Robbinsdale winning $97.40. Nice job to SP Allen. But yeah, definitely some awesome stuff going on with these Twiking Zone standings. Nice job to all you guys. But we have some ETAB stuff to get into, if I can speak English. Starting it off, we got some awesome stuff going on with Cash Chaos since we're listening to it right now. Some awesome stuff. We listen to it a lot on the broadcast. It's a lot of fun. It's a retro-themed game on like an old computer terminal. It's really, really cool stuff. Check it out. Let us know what you think. But if, Cash Chaos doesn't really suit your fancy, Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable ETAB games that you guys can play. You can play them anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5 and awesome bonus and free play rounds as well. And we have a bunch of different ETAB games as well that you guys can all try. different free play rounds, different themes and sounds and the characters and stuff. They're all a lot of fun, so definitely check it out. But of course, we do have some really cool music history to get into, and the first one is really fun.
Oh, yeah. In 1989, Rolling Stones bassist Bill Wyman opens a Sticky Fingers restaurant in West London. Guests with big appetites can order the Beggar's Banquet, which is really funny. The Rolling Stones album. That's awesome.
No, exactly. And I looked up what the dish was, and it was like a brunch burger with fries and also with like ribs too.
Oh,
it was crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, it looked super good. It was like a monster burger too. It was insane.
I gotta look up a picture of this.
Yeah, no, it was really cool looking. But yeah, it was really cool. Happened on this day in 1989. He opened that Sticky Fingers restaurant in West London.
Yeah,
and it's funny
awesome.
because the Sticky Fingers restaurant, I think, actually made a resurgence, but under like a different person. I think it was like a completely different thing.
Yeah.
In America, and it was in South Carolina and Tennessee.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they have a barbecue sauce too that I actually think I've seen in real life before, and that's it. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. It's like one of those big like brunch burgers.
Yep.
With like one of the big eggs on it, like the lettuce. You got bacon in there. They have everything. They have they put like chives or something on the ribs too. Wow, they got a whole thing going on.
Yeah, 100%. No, it's definitely some really cool stuff. But happened on this day in 1989, Wyman opened that Sticky Fingers restaurant. But on this day in 2015, we got another one. 21 Pilots released their fourth studio album, Blurry Face, their first record to land at #1 on the Billboard 200 chart. It's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah.
It's definitely pretty impressive to get to #1 with a record, for sure.
Yeah. Is this the 21 Pilots album that had the song from what was it? Suicide Squad?
I think that was just a single. I think like Suicide Squad had their own like album.
Did they?
Yeah,
Okay,
I think it was just like one of those like movie albums that like had like a full list of all the the songs that appeared in the movie kind of thing.
I just thought, because I was like, I feel like that was the time when 21 Pilots might have been the most popular.
Yeah, in like 2015 kind of thing. Yeah, probably. And I know because I think it like had like Imagine Dragons on it too, didn't it? Like it was like a lot of weird artists mashed together. But yeah, definitely really cool stuff. 21 Pilots doing their thing on this day in history. But we do have balls dropping. We got that must-go prize at $134. We got the minor jackpot at $572 and 64 balls or less. And we got that major jackpot at $28,464 and 54 balls or less to win. All looking pretty good stuff. So definitely get your bingo faces on and try and get at some of these prizes. But in the meantime, maybe you can sign up at pgl.world to become a member of our league, because we have some awesome stuff coming up tonight. It's going to be MegaSota game night starting off at 6:40. It's going to be a ton of fun. But in order to earn PGL points and get onto those standings and compete with other PGL members, you have to sign up at pgl.world. And you definitely want to, because you also have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has a lot of great stuff in it. So definitely sign up today at pgl.world to become a member and get all of those awesome benefits. But we do have a winner.
Oh, yeah, we got Tank over at Shady's Roadside. Only one ball away from that major, but he will be taking home that minor and must-go prize. Good job, Tank, and you were so close, man.
Oh, man.
But, yeah, great job.
Oh, yeah, awesome stuff. Getting the minor jackpot as well as that must-go prize. I mean, that makes it a really nice prize there. I think now over $700 right there, but we'll have the exact total for you in just a few seconds. Of course, though, we have a list of brand new PGL members to get into, and we're going to sprinkle a little bit of beginner's luck over them, too.
Oh, yeah, we got Raygun, Catgirl87, Burrows, All, The TJ, NS1413, Chicken Dinner, Pete, HDS, Vivium, Wildlife 97, #1 Mom, Chapster, Regs, Mac, and Mac MC.
Awesome stuff. Welcome to the PGL, everybody. Hopefully you guys are liking it and enjoying all these PGL perks and bonuses. But of course, we have some PGL standings. Hopefully we can see some of these new members on it soon enough. But it is going to be tough because these guys are super competitive in this top 10. But we have some pretty crazy stuff happening, actually, with one new player getting in there and a switch-up happening, too. So let's let you guys know where everybody is at on this top 10 before that awesome MegaSota game night tonight. And starting it off in 10th place is OE50 over at Stanchion Bar with 1,048,000 points. In 9th place, coming from outside of the standings, it's Bucks over at Rustic Saloon with 1,059,000 points. In 8th place, dropping from 7th place, it's Reyes22 over at Old Town Tavern with 1,140,000 points. In 7th place, rising from 8th place, it's Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,152,000 points. And only separated by 100 points ahead of Nixon is 6th place Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin, because she has 1,152,709 points, which puts her only 109 points ahead of Nixon in 7th. It's pretty close, basically as close you can get to a tie in these PGL standings. But in 5th place, now in the top 5, we got Brizo at the Underground Bar and Grill with 1,283,000 points. In 4th place, we got Forget UD at Eagles Austin with 1,341,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford with 2,004,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,133,000 points. But now we have some awesome location standings to get into. Good job to all you players, though. You guys are all doing pretty good this season.
Oh, yeah, but on to the location standings. In 10th place, we got Neighbors Pub Dover with 4,004,000 points. In 9th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 4,059,000 points. In 8th place, we got VFW Northfield with 4,314,000 points. In 7th place is Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,327,000 points. With 4,903,000 points, we got 6th place Poppers in Virginia. In 5th place, previously in 3rd, dropping back, we got Neeson's Gaylord trying to claw into that 5 million point club with 4,988,000 points. They are super close. They should probably be there by the end of tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, but in 4th place, we got American Legion Cleveland with 5,005,000 points, kicking off that 5 million point club. In 3rd place, previously in 5th, jumping forward, we got Blashko's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 5,196,000 points. In 2nd place, we move away from that 5 million point club into that 6 million point club with Billy's Rockford, who's currently sitting with 6,303,000 points. They're trying to catch up to 1st place Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake, who's been able to hold the lead for a while with 6,770,000 points. They're going to try and extend that lead tonight, and Billy's Rockford is going to try and catch up. So we'll see if we have any switch-ups tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So nice job to all those locations and players, though. You guys are all doing great. We do have a little bit of Minnesota Wild stuff to talk about. We ended up losing to the Blues, unfortunately, in a game of 7. It wasn't a pretty loss, but of course, we lost in the first round. Either way, whether we lost by 1 goal or 4 goals, we lost. And, yeah, we'll be looking forward to next season, though, because we have a young core. Our best players are all our youngest players, so I'm looking forward to it. I think we could probably even maintain the goalie tandem of Marc-Andre Fleury and Cam Talbot, and I think it'd still be one of the greatest goalie duos in the league. Anyways. Yeah. Even after the performance that happened with the Blues in that series of 7. I mean, it's just it was just rough on the defensive side of the puck.
Really
I feel like, yeah, it was just we weren't putting Marc-Andre Fleury or Cam Talbot in the situation we wanted them to be in, kind of making it too hard for them. It just wasn't pretty. But of course, we do have quite a few winners on this game.
Yeah.
Actually, we got Yaks 370 at Riverboat Depot, 2-Way Girl at Jimmy G's Bar, and Cake over at Muddy Cow Coon Rapids. All of those players splitting up $48.40. Nice job to you 3. But of course, you guys know we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild here at Pilot Games. You can play the E-Type game Let's Go Wild today at your favorite Minnesota bar. There's, some awesome stuff. One of our classics here at Pilot Games. Just like our other E-Type sports games too. They're all a lot of fun. But yeah, I am looking forward to this next season with the Wild, though.
Oh, yeah.
Honestly.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah, no, I agree. This team has definitely made me enjoy hockey a lot more and actually made me pay attention to, the NHL a lot more than I did before.
Oh, yeah, definitely did. It gave me a hockey team to root for. I'm
Exactly.
very happy about that.
Exactly. So definitely really cool. And there's so many personalities and really just good dudes on this team too. I mean, I know Jared Spurgeon has 2 years in a row qualified for those leadership and just good dude awards. So
yeah,
it's really cool to see. But yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Disappointing end to the season, but still we have a great team and we had a really successful regular season too. So
yeah, we even had a member of our team take his the money he got donated to him for to help with his penalty.
Yeah,
he just donated that to a children's hospital.
That's right. That's right. So I mean, yeah, we have a team of just a lot of really cool dudes. So definitely some awesome stuff. But we only have a minute away from getting enrolled to this next game. So definitely some awesome stuff. That minor jackpot is over $130 and 52 balls or less. Major jackpot is over $28,570 available in 54 balls or less. So definitely some nice prizes geared up for this next game. So get enrolled. But in the meantime, we've got some awesome fishing report stuff to get into.
Oh, yeah, and we're checking in with Lake of the Woods Tourism by Outdoors Weekly, and this was recorded on May 10th. On the Rainy River, sturgeon fishing has been very good this week. The Rainy River is still running fast, but the sturgeon are still feeding nicely. With the heavy spring flow, some sturgeon anglers fishing deep holes in the main channel using 11-ounce weights to keep the weights on the bottom. Some anglers shifted to fishing eddies and current break areas using 5 to 6 ounce weights. Some report of 30 fish per boat. Most are finding some fish, lots of big fish. But yeah, awesome with that fishing opener that just kicked off over the weekend. I know you guys are going for all those walleye and everything, which is great now that it's been open.
Oh yeah, no,
Walleye and Sauger officially open with that May opener.
Oh yeah, I know. It's definitely some awesome
Great.
stuff. Let's take a look at any stuff that's been going crazy with that. I want to see if there's any cool news that's been happening. Governor Waltz and Lieutenant Governor Flanagan open fishing season in northern Minnesota. Let's take a look. Fishing opener first. Let's see. That's pretty cool. Fishing season opens in Minnesota. It's definitely some awesome stuff. Trying to see if there's any cool. Oh, northern Minnesota reports concerned about lingering ice ahead of the fishing opener. That was a few weeks ago, though. I think we actually read some news that was saying there wasn't a whole lot to worry about.
Yeah.
Let's see. I know there was a pretty cool.
At least we didn't hear about those extreme anglers still trying to go out on that ice or something.
Gosh, I know. Throwing out their ice left in their ice bucket, just kind of it's real to me. But of course, let's see a fishing opener first, though. The governor's office actually partners with the tribal nation. The Leech Lake Band stepped in to revive the annual event as they showcase Cass Lake and East Seal Bay. But let's take a look. Just after dawn Saturday on the calm shores of East Seal Bay near Lake Winnebagosh, Farron Jackson Sr. gently placed a small offering of tobacco in the water. Jackson, the chair of Leech Lake Band of Ojibwe, quietly asked the creator for safety and to share fish with them as the 74th governor's fishing opener got underway. That's really cool stuff. And and he said something and he said meaning walleye come to us today. Just to commence the fishing opener and stuff. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
But it must have helped. He even said himself. Jackson said later, both he and Governor Tim Waltz caught walleyes during 2 hours on the water, starting about as early as 6:30 a.m.
Man, they went out there early.
Yeah, no, there's definitely some awesome stuff.
Nana Boujou must have heard him, I guess.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
That's great.
The 2-day event was the first time in the event's history that a tribal nation partnered with the governor's office to hold the opener. That's really awesome.
Yeah.
But, of course, we do have a couple winners. We got Tanker over Cap and Bar and Akish over at Muddy Calhoun Rapids. Both of those players splitting up at $57.40. Nice job to those two. But yeah, definitely some awesome stuff happening in Minnesota with the fishing stuff. So
yeah,
really cool. But of course, following that, just a quick reminder, you guys, when you're playing Pilot games, definitely take pictures, especially when you're winning a huge jackpot, or even if you're just having fun playing Pilot games with your friends or family. We love getting all the pictures you guys send in, so be sure to send them in on Facebook by either posting it to Facebook with the hashtag Pilot Games, or by sending it in directly to us on Messenger, or you can also email them to us at jackpots@pilotgames.com. But only a minute and a half away from getting enrolled to this next game. So definitely get enrolled. We got that minor jackpot over $200 and 56 balls. Major jackpot over 28 grand and 54 balls. Definitely looking really good. But we got a lot of awesome Vikings news to get into regarding the Vikings rookie mini camp because it's opening up.
Oh yeah, sunshine and temps in the 70s greeted Viking rookies Friday at Twin Cities Orthopedics Performance Center. A total of 42 players, including Minnesota's 10-member draft class, college free agents, select returnees, and veterans and rookies who were invited on a tryout basis, hit the field for about an hour and a half in helmets, practice jerseys, and shorts. No pads were required for a session that included stretching, position drills, walkthrough installations, 7-on-7 passing drills, and some work for special team coverage units. Definitely nice to see the Vikings out there practicing and everything in the offseason. Love to see it.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It definitely is some awesome stuff. And I know I saw Lucien out there, and he was looking really good, too, apparently.
All right.
Dalvin Cook and Alexander Madison were out there in the new numbers as well, so that was really awesome to see. But yeah, definitely really cool stuff. Let's take a look see if there's any like breaking news happening with the Vikings out there. Let's take a look. See, I know the Viking schedule features lots of quarterbacks with questions. Interesting. Let's take a look what they mean by that. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, kind of just a lot of unproven quarterbacks on the list. That's going to be really interesting. I agree with that.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, I mean, that's coming in week 2. But honestly, Hurts, he wasn't that bad, though. He was pretty decent last season for the Eagles, but he was pretty good because of a lot of fringe plays that happened, too. So I agree. There is still questions surrounding him, but personally, I kind of think he's going to work out. I think he was good enough for the Eagles especially. So I have a feeling that they probably won't have too many issues with Jalen Hurts behind center. But yeah, so Jalen Hurts, he is still unproven, though. I agree. We'll have to see how he fares against our pass rush, though, because we are pretty crazy on our D-line. But of course, Justin Fields, that's probably the biggest unproven name on this list. It's pretty funny. But of course, we have a couple games against Chicago next season, so that's going to be pretty fun.
Oh, yeah.
Being able to sack him like 9 times a game.
That'll be great.
No, exactly. So hopefully that'll work out well for us. Now another one, which honestly I kind of think that he's going to be pretty decent next season because of the pieces put around him. Tua Tagovailoa. But it's going to be very interesting to see because, like, even though he has all this elite talent around him, there is still a chance that it just doesn't work with him. You know what I mean? Because, like, you could put like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle on an offense, but it's just if the quarterback doesn't play like the deep threat ball type of thing, he's just not going to be able to succeed and thrive in that system.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of a question if Tua Tagovailoa is going to be able to take that next step or if he's going to be able to work in the system kind of thing. And so, yeah, he's definitely pretty questionable going into next season. But me personally, again, I do think that with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and the running back room that they have too, and their offensive line is looking good as well, I mean, I'm just not seeing very much room for error with Tua Tagovailoa. I feel like he's definitely set up to succeed for this next season.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah, so that was another game. Okay. This next one is definitely pretty interesting, too, so I'll let you take this one.
Oh, yeah, this one is Mac Jones. On Thanksgiving Day, the Vikings take on the New England Patriots and the QB, Mac Jones. He was the 5th quarterback taken in the 2021 draft and is easily the best in his rookie year. PFF graded Jones 12th among all QBs, and he ranked in the top 10 with the quickest snap-to-throwing timing. But we do have a winner with I Win over at American Legion Forest Lake, taking up $69 on that must-go prize. Good job, I Win.
Yeah, 100%. But, well, yeah, I mean, Mac Jones, he was pretty good, especially as a rookie. I mean, considering that he was a rookie and he was, like, ranked 12th among quarterbacks in PFF, I mean, that's awesome.
Yeah.
But also, the reason he's ranked 12th on PFF is because, I mean, he was playing under Bill Belichick. He was playing in an offense that tries to make as least mistakes as possible. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's the perfect kind of system for a rookie quarterback. It's the perfect kind of system for a quarterback exactly like Mac Jones at that. And so, yeah, I mean, he's definitely also very set up to succeed. I don't think Mac Jones is going to have any second-year issues, to be honest. I think he's only going to get better from this point on, especially just continuing to play in that system with Bill Belichick and kind of growing with that system. I think he's only going to get better from this point on.
Oh, yeah.
Especially because I'm pretty sure they got some better receivers, too. So I could see Mac Jones actually getting better from that first year as well. Or either that, at the very worst, I think he's going to just continue to be what he was last year.
Yeah.
I think that's like the worst case scenario that they have for them. But speaking of rookie quarterbacks from last season, Zach Wilson is another unproven quarterback we'll be facing this season as well. So, I mean, that's awesome because the Jets were not great last season, but they are looking like they could be one of the most improved teams in the NFL with the great drafts they had and some nice offseason moves they've made too.
Okay.
Yeah,
wow.
so definitely pretty interesting. But the former BYU star, he looked way over his head in year one. I mean, it was pretty crazy. He only won 3 of those 13 games. He was averaging 6.1 yards per passing attempt, and he led the NFL in yards lost to sacks. And that's a really bad stat because that just means you just don't know how to get rid of the ball. Yeah. And also,
like, yeah, your O-line can suck, but you should be able to know when to throw the ball away.
Yeah,
Give
exactly. And I don't know if he even I don't think he even led the NFL in sacks received either. So it was definitely, he was trying to run around the pocket a little bit too much, took too many risks, and ended up getting sacked a lot more downfield than he would have wanted. But yeah, definitely really interesting stuff regarding Zach Wilson, though. Me personally, I think he could be decent coming into this Jets offense, but I don't know. It remains to be seen. I think if he doesn't look good this season, it's might start to look for the Jets. They might want to start looking for a new quarterback. But yeah, I mean, but it is only second season. You might want to give him another couple seasons and see what can happen. But I mean, there's already first year quarterbacks that are way better than what Zach Wilson is right now.
Oh yeah.
But how old is Zach Wilson? Let's take a look really quick because I'm pretty sure he is kind of young for being where he's at. Yeah, he's 22.
Wow.
So that is actually that is pretty
He's
young.
got my sister's birthday.
No, that's funny. August 3rd. That's funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, Zach Wilson. It even says this Jets magazine. It said Zach Wilson has no excuses going into this next season. So even Jets fans know this next season is definitely going to be a very proving season for him.
It was kind of weird, in the first picture they showed of him with the headband. I actually initially was did we accidentally look up a tennis player real quick?
Oh yeah.
He actually he really kind of embraced the look.
Yeah, no, I definitely get it. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Zach Wilson for sure. But yeah, no, that is funny. But Daniel Jones, another struggling quarterback we're going to be seeing in this next season. That will definitely be pretty good for us because he's pretty highly questionable at this point on the roster. It's kind of not looking too great for him regarding last season. He actually did worse than the previous season. He was actually starting to show improvement, but fell off a little bit. But also because the Giants just weren't good last season either. I mean, they didn't have their top players, and so it definitely is very questionable on, is it his fault or not? We don't know. So this is definitely going to be another proving season for him as well.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, we're facing a lot of questionable quarterbacks for this season, so it's going to be nice for the defense for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, other than that, rookie mini camps going on, and they're having a good time with their rookies. Things are looking great, but we do have a winner getting the minor jackpot, and the must go on top. Rocket over at Eagles Awatana taking away that minor jackpot in the must go. Nice job to Rocket. But of course, we do have some awesome stuff to get into. But we'll get back into it after we take this quick break. We'll see you guys after this next game. We'll be right back.
Hey guys, and my favorite part of this job is giving out great jackpots to you guys. And over the weekend, I may have not been there to give out those jackpots, but you guys definitely did some good work as we gave out 14 jackpots last weekend, which gave our jackpot total for this season 11 418, and 29 jackpots were given out in total last week.
Oh yeah, we had a crazy Friday starting off our weekend with D. Elbowman over at American Legion Forest Lake, who was able to take home $1,732. Next up, continuing on with our Friday, we had Mad Hatter himself over at MC's Dugout, taking home $876. We also had Fresh Start over at Wild Bill Sports Saloon in Woodbury, taking home $638. Next up, we had everyone's favorite quarterback, Sunshine, over at Blasco's Embassy Bar, taking home $1,487. Continuing on with that Friday and ending it off, we had Soph over at Heartland Country Club A, taking home $1,456 home.
Yeah, what a great Friday, but Saturday was good as well, as Willie over at Hadley Community Center took home $6,727. We also had Brother Nate over at Chart House taking home $854. Also winning on Saturday, we had MB Wins over at Sergeant Pepper's, taking home $839. $991 went out to Donuts Bag over at VFW Crystal. P&J over at Broadway Pizza Blaine took home the final jackpot on Saturday of $1,444.
Oh yeah, but starting off our Sunday, we had Tab over at VFW Spring Lake Park, able to take home $695 home. Next up was Taylor over at Croft Pub and Grub, taking home $725, and actually splitting that up with Brother Nate over at Chart House, also taking home $725.
Nice.
Ending off our Saturday and our very successful weekend, we had Bobbert over at Harbor Barn Restaurant, taking home our largest jackpot of the weekend, taking home a whopping $11,622 home.
Well, those are some really, really great prizes.
Oh yeah, so just remember that when you guys are playing pilot games, your community wins.
Hey guys, and we love Twins Bingo. That runs from 12 to 1 every single day. It's a super fun game. You also earn points while you're playing that game towards the twiking zone.
Oh yeah, and these standings have been crazy. In 10th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 94,000 points. 9th place, we got Bryzo over at Atomic Star Tavern with 95,000 points. 8th place, we got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 99,000 points. In 7th place is Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 117,000 points. In 6th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Riverside Store and Tavern with 119,000 points. 5th place is Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 124,000 points. 4th place is GTZ over at Sal's Bar and Grill with 130,000 points. With 148,000 points, in 3rd place is Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven. 2nd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 152,000 points. And in 1st place is Scrub-Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 205,000 points.
Well, good job to all of those players killing it. Let's get straight into these location standings. In 10th place, in the twiking zone, we got Main Street Pub in Kimball with 155,000 points. With 158,000 points in 9th place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards in Coon Rapids. 8th place is VFW Blaine with 171,000 points. With 223,000.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the rest of the games of Jackpot Hunter. We got only 28 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game, and we got that minor jackpot looking pretty good at $140 and 52 balls or less. The major jackpot is at $28,863 and 54 balls or less, and that mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But of course, we got a little bit of Jackpot Hunter standings to get into, actually. So you guys are earning points for it right now and every day from 4 to 6 p.m. for these 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that we play. But I'll let you take away these players' standings right off the bat.
Oh yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Spazwell over at Gas Can Bar and Grill with 46,000 points, just shy of that 50,000 point club. In 9th place, kicking off that 50,000 point club, we got Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 53,000 points. In 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 58,000 points. Shortly ahead, and in a two-way tie, we got Two-Way Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Brother Nat over at the Chart House, both with 59,000 points and in 6th place. Even closer ahead, we got 5th place Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points, only 2,000 points ahead of that two-way tie. In 4th place, we got Kimmy over at Niso Legion with another 2,000 point lead with 63,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley, able to extend the gap a little bit with 83,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Bo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, kicking off our 100,000 point club with 120,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue, holding on to that spot for a while with 149,000 points. Good job to all of our players into those standings.
Oh, 100%. But of course, we got the location side of things to get into as well. So starting it off in 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 87,000 points. Only 1,000 points ahead. In 9th place, it's Billy's Rockford with 88,000 points. In 8th place, also not very far away, it's Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 91,000 points. And in 7th place, not very far away because they're only 1,000 points ahead, it's Shady's Railside and Rice with 92,000 points. In 6th place, it's Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 100,000 points, just barely getting in that 100,000 point club, so nice job. But now in 5th place, we got Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 106,000 points. 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 117,000 points. And in 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 190,000 points. In 2nd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 219,000 points. And in 1st place, it is Corner Bar and Goodhue with 385,000 points. But we got a couple winners.
Oh yeah, we got Sweet Mary over at Club 57 Firehouse Grill and Grubby over at Marskall's Roadhouse. Yeah, good job.
Oh, awesome stuff. But, of course, nice job to you winners. But we got some awesome celebrity birthdays to get into. And we're starting it off with a really important one. Born in 1749, Edward Jenner. He's an English physician known as the father of Western immunology. He pioneered the smallpox vaccinations. I mean, super important in stopping the spread of smallpox. And I mean, stopping, like, smallpox today.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely important.
Yeah, I mean, like, we would be having smallpox all the time if it weren't for the smallpox vaccinations that we get when we're kids and stuff. So, definitely pretty important stuff. Happy birthday to Edward Jenner.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1903, we got James Cool Papa Bell, American baseball center fielder in the Negro League Baseball, considered by many to have been one of the fastest men to ever play the game.
Man, that is super, super crazy stuff. I wish that they had like laser timed like stuff back then, so we would know
tell
how like fast all of them were. Because it's not like, you know, we didn't have insane athletes back then. You know what I mean? Like
it's just that our sports technology's gotten better.
Exactly. Our sports technology have gotten better. And honestly, like we have gotten better as athletes, like on average. You know what I mean? Like the average human has definitely gotten more athletic and like getting better at like, you know, like doing those kinds of things. But there's still the extreme athletes that like didn't care about the average. You know what I mean? They could have easily been like a LeBron James back then that we just didn't really know about. You know what I mean? But so I mean, hey, it's definitely some pretty crazy stuff. But happy birthday to James Cool Papa Bell. That's definitely pretty crazy stuff. But up next in 1936, we got Dennis Hopper. He's an American actor known for being in True Grit, Blue Velvet, and Easy Rider. Definitely pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1940, we got Alan Kay, American computer scientist, worked with GUI design and object-oriented programming. That's
some
awesome
stuff, yeah. Happy birthday to Alan Kay. Definitely super cool. But up next, born in 1956, we got Bob Saget. He's an American comedian and actor known for being in Full House and, of course, a TV host of America's Funniest Home Video. Definitely pretty funny stuff.
Oh, yeah. Loved his work on Full House.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1956, we got Sugar Ray Leonard, American boxer, and he won the Olympic gold in 1976. Wow. Olympic gold boxer? That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean, he was even just a crazy boxer in general as well.
Yeah.
I wonder what his record is. Let's see. So he had 36 wins, 25 of them by knockout, only 3 losses and 1 draw. That's crazy.
I wonder who he lost to.
Let's take a look. He lost his title to Gene Fulmer. Let's see. We'll say it on his whatchamacallit, his Wikipedia. Let's take a look. Does it give a straight list who he lost to?
Yeah. I'm trying to see. 45 years old, 201 professional bouts, 109 knockouts. Technically only suffered 19 defeats. Most of them was when he was past 40. Interesting that they're giving separate accounts on losses.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
It's probably counting the ties or something.
Yeah, so I think he... Huh. Yeah, no, it's like... It's given a... Yeah, it's not trying to tell me who he lost to. That's interesting. Let's see. Did he... I think he might have... Oh, okay. So I think maybe he lost against Roberto Duran, Thomas Hearns, and Marvin Hagler?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's what it says here, but let's take a look. I think, yeah, I'm not too sure, but we do have a winner. Oh, awesome! 1 ball away from the major, but also getting the minor jackpot just in time.
Oh yeah,
it's Bobbert over at Fiesta Mexican Grill in Oak Park Heights, taking away the minor jackpot and the must-go prize of $66.20. Nice job to Bobbert. But yeah, so let's take a look. Sugar Ray Leonard. Yeah, I'm not too sure. It won't give us a straight answer, so that's okay though. But it is Sugar Ray Leonard's birthday today, so happy birthday.
Yeah.
That is definitely super cool on this day in 1956.
Oh yeah. Next up, born in 1961, we have Enya, Irish singer and songwriter, Orinoco Flow, Caribbean Blue, and Only Time.
Yeah, definitely some awesome stuff. Enya is a pretty popular singer and songwriter. Yeah, definitely awesome. Born in 1961 on this day.
Yeah.
But up next, we have another pretty popular singer-songwriter. He is Trent Reznor, born in 1965. He was an American rock singer-songwriter, known for being a Nine Inch Nails, The Downward Spiral. He was also an Grammy and Academy Award-winning film score composer, known for composing the film score of The Social Network.
Very interesting. That it's really cool that have you seen that Nine Inch Nails even have said that "Hurt," which Johnny Cash covered, is his song now.
Yeah, 100%.
They were he was and even all of them, they were that's his song now. We can't even
No.
It was you don't see something like that often.
No, I
someone's
agree.
he did it way better than us.
Oh, it's like the David Bowie song that whatchamacallit, like Kurt Cobain did with Nirvana.
The Man Who Sold the World.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then even he was he just made it his own.
He did. I think he did a great job with it.
Exactly. So definitely some crazy stuff. But happy birthday to Trent Reznor. Definitely pretty cool. Born on this day in 1965. But for this last one is a really awesome one, a French basketball guard.
Oh yeah, born in 1982.
1882.
Yeah, I really almost mixed those up. Yeah, born in 1892, we got Tony Parker, French basketball guard. He won the NBA championship in 2003, 2005, and 2007, and 2014.
Yeah.
He was in the NBA Finals. He was the NBA Finals MVP in 2007 and the 6-time NBA All-Star, and he played for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, that's right. Tony Parker, he was a part of that Spurs dynasty with Tim Duncan from the early 2000s all the way to 2014. 2014-15 was kind of like the last year of that dynasty because Tony Parker kind of fell off a lot. Kawhi Leonard got injured, and he wasn't able to kind of lead the team anymore at that point. And Tim Duncan, he was just old too, so I think he might have retired a year or two after that championship.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it was a crazy team. I mean, they were winning championships pretty consistently from 2003 to 2014.
Yeah.
And that is pretty insane.
Yeah, you can see that. That is crazy.
Yeah.
That is almost year after year.
Exactly.
They just had a bye year each time, and then that little break between 2007 and 2014.
Exactly. But and it's funny because Tony Parker, he was like the point guard to Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan was always the best player on that team. But yeah, Tony Parker's awesome. He'll probably end up making the Hall of Fame. He has a really good case to do so. Just because, NBA Finals MVP. He has 4 rings. He's a 6-time NBA All-Star as well.
It definitely looks like he was very essential for his team getting to that point.
Exactly.
So
and the dude was fast. He was really fast. Yeah, Tony Parker was really good. And he was never the best player on the team.
Yeah.
He was just very he was good for their team. It was a lot of times he was very essential on that team.
Oh yeah. Is there a guard that you can compare him to currently?
Oh, currently, I'd say Kyle Lowry in a weird way.
I was gonna say similarity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they're kind of same sized.
Yeah.
Kyle Lowry might be a little bit bigger body.
Yeah,
but
maybe a little slower too.
Yeah, maybe a little bit slower. But Kyle Tony Parker was good and consistent on defense.
Yeah.
Played well, and also just played well on offense, not making a whole lot of mistakes and just playing more for getting the bucket, whoever scored it, whether it was him or somebody. Yeah, exactly. And so very much team player.
And he was a team player to the point where he'd be able to tell if it was better for him to go for it or his teammate. Yeah,
exactly. And definitely did the dirty work, kind of would take charges, that sort of thing. Was good on he was just all around, would do the fundamental things that you wanted your player to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so definitely a really good player, Tony Parker. Definitely really awesome stuff. Born on this day in 1982.
Wow.
But yeah, so awesome stuff for our celebrity birthdays. That was actually the last one on the list. But happy birthday to all of you that were born today that might be out there celebrating your birthday. But we do have a winner. It's Spanky303 over at American Legion Fridley, taking away that must-go prize of $74. Nice job to Spanky303.
Yeah.
But of course, we do have, speaking of basketball, we have a little bit of Timberwolves stuff to talk about. We did have we had a pretty successful regular season.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we went 46-36, one of the best seasons we've had in years. Oh yeah, that's right.
We missed an important
We missed
celebrity.
a very important birthday. Thank you, Kurt. Curtis reminded us.
Curtis is a G for
Yeah,
that.
that's right. That's right. And speaking, the Tonys don't stop at Tony Parker because we
No.
have another birthday on this list. Tony Morelli.
The
That's
man,
right.
the
The
myth,
man
the legend.
of PilotTV. The dude behind all the scenes. You know,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
doing everything. He's awesome. So yeah, happy birthday to Tony.
And you
That's
guys
super
got to wish
awesome.
him happy birthday tonight.
That's right. So, but everybody, be sure to hop in on Twitch, on YouTube, you know, maybe even on Pilot, you know, the Pilot Player Connect app, all those things. Definitely rush in and let Tony know happy birthday because he will be doing MegaSota game night tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is awesome stuff. But yeah, happy birthday to Tony, and happy birthday to all the Tonys, all the other Tonys out there.
Oh, yeah.
100%. That's funny though. Thank you, Curtis, for reminding us. That's super funny stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, we were talking a little bit about Timberwolves stuff, and we had a successful season, 46-36, one of the best seasons we've had in years. And we made the playoffs after working through the play-in tournament, able to beat the Clippers and make the 7th seed. Yeah, ended off the regular season right. Unfortunately, lost in 6 games to the Memphis Grizzlies. They're a really good team. They were second best in the West. I mean, that's really good. But yeah, I mean, a little bit disappointing to lose in the first round, but I think we only go up from here. We have one of the best young players in the league with Anthony Edwards, and one of the best, almost in their prime players with Karl Anthony Towns, and other really good young pieces as well, like Malik Beasley, D'Angelo Russell. I know a few of our other players too, like. Man, I could just list all of them to be honest, but like they're all just really solid right now, and I feel like if we even wanted to start to trade any of them, we could get good capital for them and that sort of thing. Like this team is just in a really good spot to
we even have a
do
solid
whatever.
bench.
Exactly.
Our bench is like our secondary. They were kicking butt this year.
Yeah, 100%. So I mean, it's definitely where I think we could do a lot with this team. I feel like we could kind of keep it mostly the same, and we'd be set. We could just have a really nice draft kind of thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident about going up from here, so definitely really cool stuff with the Timberwolves. But there is also some general NBA news we'll talk about too, because we have reached the Final Four of the NBA. It's pretty crazy stuff. Well, not the Final Four. It's technically like the Elite 8 at this point, because there's 8 teams left still. But
yeah,
whatchamacallit. Let's take a look at where they're at. So we have the Boston Celtics and the Miami Heat playing tonight. It is the Elite Four since it's the conference finals. Yeah. They are playing the Eastern Conference Finals. It's game 1. The Celtics at the Heat. It's going to be a pretty fun matchup. I mean, and also the matchup for the Western Conference Finals are really fun too. Mavericks and the Warriors. It's happening tomorrow at 8 p.m. Both games can be really fun to see who wins. Maybe text in the comments, let us know who you think is going to take both of these series. What do you think before either of the first games are even played? Who do you think is going to take them?
I'm taking Warriors over Mavericks.
Warriors over Mavericks. Okay. So like overall or just for game 1?
We'll just say game 1.
Okay. So game 1, do you think Warriors are taking game 1? And who do you think is taking the series overall between Warriors and the Mavericks?
Actually, yeah, Warriors might take it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I could definitely see that. Warriors are pretty good this year.
Oh, yeah.
But who do you think is taking Boston Celtics and Miami Heat?
Miami Heat.
Miami Heat. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go. I think the Boston Celtics are gonna make the finals.
All right.
And I think the Dallas Mavericks are going to make the finals. I think it's going to be a Celtics and Mavericks finals matchup.
Okay.
And so I think that will be pretty fun. But honestly, Heat and Warriors, that is probably the safest bet.
Yeah.
I think that is legit probably your safest bet. That's probably what's going to end up happening. But I think Celtics and Mavericks in the finals would be really fun to watch.
That would be really cool.
It would be really cool. But, of course, before we go further, we got Jim Rocks over at Shortstop Fridley taking away the must-go prize of $73.40. Nice job to Jim Rocks.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, we got our second to last game coming up, so definitely get enrolled. You do not want to miss out another chance on this major jackpot and even this minor, too, because in this next game, it will be at 56 balls or less to win. But, yeah, definitely cool stuff happening in the NBA playoffs right now. A lot of fun. But we got some of the Twiking Zone standings to get into, and I'll let you take away these players right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, previously in 9th, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Loon with 104,000 points. Shortly ahead and pushing Elsa back, we got 9th place, previously in 10th, Puba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 107,000 points. In 8th place, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 111,000 points. With 123,000 points in 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Halfley's Bar. In 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 136,000 points. With 148,000 points in 5th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. In 4th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi with 152,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Sinbob over at Bedrock with 176,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 187,000 points. And in 1st place, and the only player in that 200,000 point club, we got Scrub Eye over at VFW Blaine with 241,000 points. Good job to all of those players in those standings. You guys have been killing it this season.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But, of course, we got some location standings to get into as well. So, starting it off in 10th place, we got Main Street Kimball with 157,000 points. In 9th place, we got VFW Blaine with 196,000 points. And in 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 207,000 points. In 7th place is Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 254,000 points. In 6th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 257,000 points. And in 5th place, it's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 278,000 points. In 4th place, it's Eagles Rochester with 283,000 points. And now getting into the top 3, we have in 3rd place, American Legion Fridley with 362,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 469,000 points. And in 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 754,000 points. Ooh. Definitely nice job to all of these locations, and of course the players playing inside of them. You guys are all doing great. But 7 seconds away from getting enrolled. Getting into this next game, minor jackpot is looking really good, over $300 and 56 balls or less to win. Let's get right into it, though. There we go. We got the must go at $108, and we got that major jackpot sitting at $29,185 and 54 balls or less, and that minor jackpot's looking really good at $320 and 56 balls or less. But, of course, we got some awesome movies that released today, and I'll let you take away the first couple.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 1991, we got What About Bob?
Yeah,
I actually haven't seen this movie.
Oh, no, wait, this one was actually good. Like,
yeah,
this one
I actually looked it up because I was like, I've heard of it, and I think I was supposed to watch it one time. And then, like, they decided my parents decided to watch something else.
It totally is, though, like, one of those random movies. So it's like, if I'm not, like, super surprised if somebody has seen it, but it definitely is a movie, like, if you haven't seen it, I will, like, recommend it. Like, it is fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I remember watching it, like a while ago with my grandpa, and it's a funny one.
Yeah, and the plot is, before going on vacation, self-involved psychiatrist Dr. Leo Marvin, Richard Dreyfuss, has the misfortune of taking on a new patient, Bob Wiley, played by Bill Murray. An exemplar of neediness and compendium of phobias, Bob follows Marvin to his family's country house. Dr. Marvin tries to get him to leave. The trouble is everyone loves Bob. As this oblivious patient makes himself at home, Dr. Marvin loses his professional composure, and before long, may be ready for the loony bin himself. Yep. So Bill and Murray just goes in there and drives him crazy. He's like making himself at home, and like the family's all like, "Oh, Bob," and he's like, "Why won't you leave?" Basically, this whole time. This is I have to watch this.
It is really funny. This is Bill Murray being like really annoying to this guy, and he's like, "I'm just trying to get trying to get away from my work and relax at home. Like, leave me alone." And he's just like, "Oh, you got a nice place." And just like walking around being dumb.
That's great.
It's a pretty funny movie. It's a classic. But yeah, definitely pretty funny stuff from Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss.
Oh, yeah.
But we do have a winner. It's Tori over at Old Piper Inn and Blaine, taking away the must-go of $108.60 and 59 balls or less. But that means the major and minor will be both moving on to the next game, and we'll be able to get a chance on them at this very last game of Jackpot Hunter. So definitely some awesome stuff. But we have a couple other movies released today, too. So in 2016, Kindergarten Cop 2 was released. I have no idea that there is a first one.
Kindergarten Cop, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
What?
Yeah, it's an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie.
Kindergarten Cop.
You've never seen Kindergarten Cop? It's great.
Oh, I've seen the cover to this. I don't know if I've watched it, though,
yeah,
to be honest.
Kindergarten Cop, like the cover of it kind of reminds me of the cover for The Pacifier.
Oh, yeah, that
like
one,
slightly,
too. Yeah,
yeah.
that is funny. Yeah,
They're
the
all like
Pacifier
this-
was good.
Yeah, they're all in like the same realm of movies,
Yeah.
kind of. The same one with like Jackie Chan taking care of those kids, like what was that, Spy Next Door?
Yep,
Or
Spy
something.
Next Door, yep, yep.
Yeah, these are all in like the same
Like Mr.
realm
Mom
of
kind of thing, too.
yeah,
but
same like realm of movies of someone like completely out of the realm of taking care of kids, taking care of kids.
Yeah, exactly.
I think even Steve Batista has a movie like that now.
I wouldn't even surprise. That wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, the guy who played as Drax.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got one where he's
Yeah.
like taking care of like his like daughter on a field trip or something.
Yeah.
Where it's supposed to be like that.
The Pacifier was so good.
The Pacifier was so good considering that like a lot of the people that I ask about it have never seen it.
Yeah, no, I had it on DVD.
Yeah, such a
my
great
family
movie.
Did. It was really,
Plus it had
really
Brad
good.
Garrett in it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh
No, it was
man,
funny.
what a good movie.
Yeah, and Vin Diesel, good acting job. I'll give it to him.
One of my favorite acting jobs of his.
No, 100%. It's a pretty funny movie. Definitely, especially as like a kid. It was really funny. But
yeah, Kindergarten Cop 2.
nice.
It's a thing.
It's funny. But now in 2019 on this day, John Wick Chapter 3 was released, and yeah, that did really well. People really like John Wick.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
all of them are like, especially like I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that they made like as many as they have, and I think they're making more.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a whole universe building thing that
They
they're trying
are.
to do. Yeah. After like how successful the MCU has been, like everybody's trying to do that.
Yeah, something
Like
along
even
those
Stephen
lines.
King was trying to do that with like the Dark Tower thing. Like
Oh,
they were
that's-
trying to make it like a
That's been done though.
Oh well, yeah, like in the books and stuff. But
Yeah.
I'm trying like they're trying to make a film
make it the
like
film
universe.
series. Yeah, they really are. And it's
Yeah.
really cool because like it'll actually connect pretty well. I
Yeah,
think.
no, I agree. And like honestly, there's already groundwork laid for it because you have the mini. If you choose to do it, you have the mini series you could always like reference as well.
Yeah.
From like the 90s and
There's
the 80s
also like
and stuff.
the Cloverfield series.
Yeah,
Those are,
yeah,
like,
isn't that
And like
technically-
two of those movies weren't even supposed to be Cloverfield movies. They
Yeah.
actually rewrote them to be Cloverfield movies. They just changed like
like Lane
most
51 or whatever. Like
Okay, yeah.
Cloverfield Lane.
yeah, 10 Cloverfield Lane was supposed to be a different movie about like almost like a hostage thing, which is kind of what it was.
Interesting, yeah.
And then the newest one, the Cloverfield Paradox, that was supposed to
Yeah,
be a
that's-
movie called The God Particle, which
I
had
heard
like
that.
a roughly different plot.
Yeah, I heard about that one that was supposed to be different, but I didn't know about 10 Cloverfield Lane. Because that one was actually good.
Oh yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of hard to have a movie with
John Goodman.
Yeah, John Goodman.
Yeah, it's
John
so
Goodman
good.
is so good in anything. Like the Kong movie he was in, Skull Island.
Yeah,
he was good in
yeah.
Kong Skull Island.
I've only seen bits and pieces of that still. I need to watch it all the way through.
It's a good one.
Yeah, no, that is a good
And
one.
it showcases a lot of the pre-stuff that with what they were building with that whole Titan universe they were having with like the Monarch series.
Very true.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, so definitely some cool stuff releasing on this day in history. So yeah, definitely really cool. But we do have, we got balls dropping. We got that must go at $199 with the minor jackpot at $568 and 64 balls or less to win.
Dang.
Looking pretty crazy, but that major jackpot is at $29,384 and 54 balls or less. Ooh, and we got the mega jackpot coming up too. I mean, 6 balls or less. Usually it goes out in 6 balls.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's okay. I wasn't I mean, like that was kind of like if that happened, that would go insane. But the major jackpot, we're pretty online for it. So let's take a sec. Let's lay back and see what's gonna happen. Major jackpot, only a few balls away now. We got a lot of people in line for it as well. I mean, it's scrolling through all of them. There's a lot of you guys, plus 23 more. Yeah. Major jackpot not going out, but that's okay. We got the minor jackpot still very much within hope. Let's take a look I see Taxme is out there. Dulang is out there. Leonard, Sunshine. We got I Want to Win.
Guy?
Oh, come on. He got to win it.
You got to win it. Think about how much past blue ribbon you could buy with that.
100%. Oh, Spanky 303. Mill. Happy Time. Sarah Money. Whew, that was a huge split. Okay.
That was a list.
Mill at Boxcar Bar. Happy Time at Wild Bill Sports Saloon. Sarah Money at VFW Austin and American. Legion Fridley. Spanky 303. Awesome stuff. Getting the minor jackpot and the must-go prize on top of it. That is a huge jackpot to split all along, you guys. We'll have the exact totals for you in just a second, though.
That is crazy.
Whew, that is definitely pretty crazy. But 2.5 minutes away from getting enrolled into this next game, the last game of the broadcast, the second chance at Lucky 4 Bingo. We can get a chance at over $14,000 on this one, so definitely don't get up from your seats quite yet. This one is another good chance at some cash. But, of course, we have the Jackpot Hunter standings to make our way through really quick, and I'll let you take away these players right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Spazwell over at Gas Can Bar and Grill with 46,000 points. In 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 53,000 points. With 58,000 points in 8th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 6th place, we got a two-way tie between 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Brother Nat over at Chart House, both with 59,000 points. In 5th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. In 4th place, we got Kimmy over at Nissan Legion with 63,000 points, shortly ahead of 5th place Kev. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. In 2nd place, kicking off our 100,000 point club, we got Bull over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 120,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that lead for a long time, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 149,000 points. Good job to all of our players in those standings.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But we do have those locations to take a look at as well. Starting it off in 10th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 87,000 points. In 9th place, we got Billy's Rockford with 88,000 points. And in 8th place, it's Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 91,000 points. In 7th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice with 92,000 points. In 6th place, we got Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 100,000 points. In 5th place, it's Gas Can Bar and Grill and Brainerd with 106,000 points. And in 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes and New Ulm with 117,000 points. And in 3rd place, we got Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards with 190,000 points. And in 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 219,000 points. And in 1st place, it is still Corner Bar and Goodhue with 385,000 points. Ooh. But we got a really cool This Day in History to get into, and I'll let you take it away because there's a lot of big names in there.
Oh, yeah. Donna Martin, played by Tori Spelling, and David Silver, played by Brian Austin Green, finally say their vows. And on and off couple Kelly Taylor, played by Jenny Garth, and Dylan McKay, played by Luke Perry, reunite as the curtain closes on the teen drama series Beverly Hills 90210. After 10 seasons, the final episode of the show, which premiered on August 4th, 1990, on the Fox Television Network, airs on May 17th, 2000.
Oh, I mean, it's iconic. That's super funny. Beverly Hills 90210, the show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like a household kind of name, in the realm of shows.
Oh, yeah.
It's super funny. But I know, like, I have like randomly seen like random episodes and stuff just from like reruns on TV and that sort of thing. But yeah, definitely pretty fun. On This Day in History, the last episode came out, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah, wow.
But
crazy.
we do have that must go on the table now after all those jackpots at $7. But we got a lot of leading players, only a ball away. But as we wrap up this last game of the broadcast, we got an awesome player spotlight to get into. It was Mark over at Albany Bowling Center that won a huge jackpot of over $75,849. And they won it at Albany Bowling Center, and that location supports the charity Albany Lions Club. Their mission statement is, together, our foundation and Lions are helping communities following natural disasters by providing for immediate needs such as food, water, clothing, and medical supplies, and aiding in long-term reconstruction But we do have a couple winners. Johnny 2000, I Want to Win, both splitting that up. We got 13 and 15 for those 2 lucky numbers for tonight. So definitely some awesome stuff. But, I mean, really good stuff for Mark over at Albany Bowling Center, supporting that really cool charity, Albany Lions Club. It's what we are all about here at Pilot Games, and it brings us back to what we say at the end of every broadcast. Remember, when you play Pilot Games, your community wins. Have a nice night, everybody.
901,000 points. In 6th place, we got Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 3,935,000 points, just shy of the 4 million point club. In 5th place, starting off that 4 million point club, is Blasco's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 4,334,000 points. With 4,645,000 points, in 4th place is American Legion Cleveland. In 3rd place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 4,842,000 points. And next up, kicking off our 5 million point club, it's 2nd place Billy's Rockford with 5,795,000 points.
Yeah, super crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah, but kicking off our 6 million point club, we got 1st place, Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with a commanding lead with 6,154,000 points.
Yeah, what a great point total for that location. Absolutely killing it so far in this season. And you guys can be out there killing it during our PGL nights. All you guys got to do is come out Tuesday at 6:40 every single Tuesday, and Wednesday. That runs from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Make sure you're signed up at pgl.world before you come out here and play so you can earn some points and maybe get into one of these great top 10s.
Our mission is to serve the community. Pilot Games has given us the opportunity to provide those resources and so forth that we need to our schools, to our fire department, to our library, to organizations that help the hungry. All of those are all made possible by the Pilot Games organization.
Hey guys, going from 4 to 6, you guys can earn points playing the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter, and these standings have been crazy.
Oh yeah, love those 23 games. And in 10th place in our player standings, we have Duh over at VFW Coon Rapids, taking home 40,000 points so far this season. With 46,000 points in 9th place, we got Crazy Kid over at the Tasty Pizza Hangar, 45. 8th place is Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 52,000 points, the first player in the 50,000 point club. With 57,000 points in 6th place, we got 2A Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar. In 5th place, 2A Girls in 6th place at Jimmy G's Bar with 57,000 points, and a 5th place tie is actually happening with Kimmy at Nisola Legion tied up with Brother Nat at the Chart House. They both have 59,000 points. In 4th place, we got Kev over at the Deer Stand with 61,000 points. With 83,000 points in 3rd place, we got Not Lucky at American Legion Fridley. 2nd place is Bowl at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 115,000 points. And then that #1 player that is always dominating these Jackpot Hunter games, it's Bobo at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 141,000 points.
Oh yeah, good job to all those players in those standings. But on to the locations they're playing at. In 10th place, we got Riverboat Depot in Sartell with 73,000 points. In 9th place is American Legion Fridley with 78,000 points. Shortly ahead with 80,000 points in 8th place is Shady's Railside in Rice with 83,000 points. In 7th place is Billy's Rockford. In 6th place is Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 85,000 points. Shortly ahead in 5th place is Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 in Hilltop with 86,000 points. Kicking off our 100,000 point club in 4th place is Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 107,000 points. In 3rd place is Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 169,000 points. And in 2nd place is VFW Spring Lake Park with 188,000 points. And with a commanding lead in first place, holding on to their first place spot for a while now, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 371,000 points.
Well, what crazy point totals that have already been accumulated in this season. We're trying to set records in this season. Location-wise, we've already set record for the first place spot, and it just keeps on growing. So make sure you guys are coming out for those 23 games of Jackpot Hunter that run from 4 all the way till 6. There it is. 53 balls.